In a quiet suburban neighborhood lived a couple named Emily and David. They had once been deeply in love, their laughter and happiness echoing through their home. But as time went on, their once unbreakable bond began to crumble under the weight of unresolved conflicts and misunderstandings. Emily and David had been married for 7 years when the cracks in their relationship started to show. They had stopped communicating openly, and their love seemed to be slipping away like sand through their fingers. Despite their efforts to salvage their marriage, the distance between them grew, leaving them feeling lonely and disconnected. One evening, after another heated argument, Emily couldn't take it any longer. Tears streaming down her face, she looked at David and said, "I can't do this anymore. We're hurting each other, and I can't bear the pain." David's heart sank as he saw the pain in Emily's eyes. He, too, had been silently crying inside, but his pride and fear prevented him from expressing it. He tried to reach out to her, to hold her close and comfort her, but the emotional chasm between them felt too vast. With heavy hearts, they made the heart-wrenching decision to end their marriage. As the papers were signed, their tears fell like rain, each drop a symbol of the love they once shared but couldn't hold on to. In the days that followed, Emily and David moved through a blur of emotions: grief, anger, regret, and sorrow. They both knew that their decision was necessary for their individual growth, but it didn't ease the pain of losing a significant part of their lives. During the months that passed, they tried to find solace in their separate lives, but every milestone, every memory, and every holiday reminded them of what they had lost. The sound of laughter from children playing outside would tug at Emily's heart, while David would find himself staring at the empty chair across the table during family gatherings. In their solitude, they both reflected on their past mistakes and what they could have done differently. The pain of regret weighed heavily on their hearts, and they longed to turn back time and rewrite their story. Yet, even amidst their sorrow, they both began to heal. Slowly, they learned to rediscover themselves, to find strength in their vulnerability, and to embrace the lessons their failed marriage had taught them. Emily found comfort in writing, pouring her heart out into words that became her therapy. David immersed himself in photography, capturing the beauty around him as a way to find beauty within himself. Through their individual journeys, Emily and David finally reached a place of acceptance. They realized that their love story, while ending in tears, was not a failure. It had shaped them into the people they were meant to become. Years passed, and life moved on. Emily and David remained divorced, but their tears of heartbreak slowly turned into tears of gratitude. Gratitude for the love they had experienced, for the lessons learned, and for the strength they had found in their vulnerability. Their paths diverged, but they never forgot the love they once shared. They still shed tears, but these tears were no longer solely of sorrow. They were tears of growth, tears of letting go, and tears of moving forward. And though their story may not have the ending they once dreamed of, it was a story of resilience, of picking up the pieces and finding hope in the midst of tears. It was a reminder that even through heartbreak, life had a way of leading us toward healing and new beginnings.